Since we've been in this class, I've heard a lot of people talk about their favorite musicians, from like Taylor Swift to Metallica, and I think you haven't heard somebody talk about Yeet one time, but I too am a big music enthusiast. On June 30th of this year, my favorite band celebrated their 25th anniversary. That band is System of a Down, and they are an Armenian-American, hard-hitting heavy metal band from Glendale, California. Listening to System of a Down has forever evolved my taste in music and brought it from the dark to the light, or rather from the light to the dark when you think about their sound and their themes of their songs. So today I want to tell you all about how System of a Down has modified the making of modern metal music forever and how they have impacted the lives of millions across the globe. System of a Down is a revolutionary band. The music that they make is classified under the genre of nu metal typically. Nu metal is when an artist combines aspects of metal with aspects of another genre. In their Spotify bio, which I accessed a couple days ago, it says that the members of System of a Down, Serj Tankian, Darren Malakian, Shavo Odadjian, and John Dolmayan, combine aspects of metal with traditional Middle Eastern music and Middle Eastern jazz. When you listen to their music, along with their heavy electric guitar riffs, their dirty vocals, and their intense drums, you can also hear complex rhythmic melodies played on acoustic instruments and Serj and Darren's haunting and clean vocals. This unconventional, unfamiliar, and unrepeatable sound has made System of a Down timeless. In an article posted on January 16th, 2023 to Pig Story, it says, "What makes System of a Down so unique is that unlike so many of the late 90s mainstream metal bands, System of a Down did not become old, but instead had a sound that made them to this day unique. I've been listening to them for almost a decade, and I can confirm that after all this time, I have not gotten tired of their songs. They have played around with so many genres and techniques that their music is both harmonic and dissonant. Their music is calming and exciting. Their music is their music is juvenile and mature, and their music is acoustic and electric. System of a Down is also a self-made band. Unlike many of today's popular musicians, when System of a Down started making music, they had almost no funding and no connections in the music industry. In the 90s, countless other bands were striving toward and praying for their big break. But System of a Down's uniqueness, dedication, and captivating performances is what set them apart. Their music was not an instant hit after their first tour in 1998, but they persevered and brought energy to every single live show that they did, regardless of how small the audience was. In their live shows, they truly gave everything that they had. They danced, sang, and played their instruments with their full bodies. Audience members saw them thrashing and jumping around during their heavier songs and floating across the stage using fluid and light dance moves during their calmer ones. Eventually, they gained some popularity through word of mouth after people saw them live, and they rose to fame from there. Their stirring story of success has inspired millions of people to never give up on their dreams and give them everything that they've got. System of a Down is also a visually creative band. From their album covers to their merch to their makeup to their music videos, they always craft beautiful works of art. Their makeup is stark. In photos of them, you will see bold lines steadily drawn across their face in red and black. They wear heavy eyeliner, and their makeup takes inspiration from Armenian cosmetics and corpse paint, which is popular in the black metal scene. Their music videos are perfectly curated to fit the sound and the theme of the song that they are accompanying. For example, their song Aerials is about transcending a society that pushes conformity and refusing to lose your individuality. The music video for this song is truly an ethereal and poetic journey. It contains slow motion and ghastly shots that make the watcher feel as though they are in another world. But for their song Toxicity, which is about disorder in today's society, the music video feels chaotic with quick shots that blend together. The members of System of a Down are true artists because they can convey their sentiments through both sound and sight. System of a Down is also a very educational band. While they do have fun music about trivial topics, a lot of their music is also highly political. They touch on topics such as religious and racial oppression and genocide. They mainly focus on the Armenian genocide because of their backgrounds. However, in an interview conducted by Kevin and the Bean Show in 2014, lead vocalist Serj Tankian said, "It's not just having to do with Armenians. Our art has to do with genocide still happening around the world now." Their music opened my eyes to the atrocities that the Armenian people have experienced and inspired me to do research on oppressed groups today. I never learned about the Armenian genocide in high school, and to me, listening to System of a Down feels like I have an unafraid and unbiased history teacher that I never really had in high school. They are the match that lit the fire of my political activism. And I, along with millions of others, am grateful for the education that System of a Down has selflessly supplied us with over the years. Although System of a Down is currently on hiatus and has not released any music since the quarantine, they are still one of the most incredible metal bands of modern time. Their raw talent, their dedication, their creativity, their energy, and their political advocacy has continually distinguished them from other bands that produce similar music. System of a Down has always and will always convey emotion through captivating sounds and visuals, and their accomplishments will push the boundaries of art and music forever.